down 2-0 in the first minute, and from there it was pretty much all you guys.
Yeah, I think it was just a personnel management on the draw and figuring that out. I ideally would have liked to have come out a little sharper to start, but ultimately I guess it doesn't matter. So we figured out the draw and it worked out in favor.
I mean, this is the first NCAA win for the program. I mean, what does this mean?
This is huge. I just told them we just made history. We've done it's the first time that any RPI women's lacrosse team has done this. So I think right now it's uncharted territory for us, but I think we've prepared for this for not just this year, but it's kind of going to build up for a couple of years.
How about the defense? Because I think only 1 or 2 goals in the second half. I mean, it was just very impressive.
I think we did a really good job. Our defense was very proactive, and that made a huge difference. And I don't know that necessarily St. John Fisher could adjust to that. And so when you have that kind of momentum and you're playing a defensive unit type of defense, it works out really well. And it's confident. We had a lot of knockdowns, and that always kind of builds for everybody.
And how about Allie in goal? She had a kind of a rough start with those 2 goals in the first minute, but then really was solid in there.
Yeah, she had a clutch save at one point, and that I think was the spark for her. And her clears were great. That's always a builder for the team. And from there, she's a little person, but she has a big presence.
Coach, nothing new for Rachel, but just talk about how she creates behind the net and is always looking to find people and on those assists.
She's a pretty diverse player, and she's not a power player. She's definitely a finesse player, but her vision is fantastic, and that's how we use her. And it's one where she's a double threat. You could go after her and hope to disrupt her feed and her playmaking inside, but as soon as you do that, she's going to punish you and take it to the hoop herself.
Do you think there was nerves at all coming out a little slow, or is it just something that you guys had to get up some steam? Because once you guys got going, it was over.
I don't think we were nervous. There was no indicators, and I can usually feel it out in the locker room and in warm-ups. I don't think it was nerves. I think it was just to kind of get a feel for what's going on and then where we fit in or where we can take advantage of it. And once we had, again, it was just a confidence booster. Once we came up with a save, we came up with a goal. From there, everyone was like, oh, okay, we can do this.
What about playing here, the first NCAA game here at home? Obviously, and having the last year's experience, I mean, how much did that help?
This home field advantage is huge, just in terms of the ambiance and the atmosphere and the crowd support, but also in the preparation for us for the last 2 days. It wasn't a matter of getting on a bus and going somewhere and having to find a scout. We kind of be in our own element and do what we had to do, and so that makes it a lot warm, fuzzy feelings for us.
I think there's only, 16 teams left in the entire country?
Yeah, we're in the Sweet 16. Yeah, we're left. So we'll go.
Is that kind of a surreal thought at this point?
They did the math, because that's what we do here. So there are 16 teams left. And, I don't think any of us have processed it just yet. We'll figure it out maybe tomorrow at practice.